Hi, welcome back to Small Luxury Lifestyle, Full-Time RV Living. This is Frenchie, and I'm his awesome other half, Olive. And what are you laughing? In today's video, this will actually be the third video and last video in our three-part series on setting up your RV for winter living. The first video, we covered how to keep your water lines and sanitary lines from freezing. The second one, we covered skirting, whether you should or not, and the 3 best ways. And today's video is going to be interior tips to keep your RV warm. All right? Take it away, Frenchie.
Okay, so just before we start this video, just want to say this is PG because there might be some swearing and shit, right?
Maybe, right.
I can almost guarantee it. And don't forget, these are just our personal views, so nobody take offense to this stuff and stuff like that. So the first tips I recommend is in the fall time before the winter time comes. So don't wait till the last fucking minute. Go up to your roof. Check all the joints up on the roof. Check your slide outs, your eaves drawers. Cover your AC units with the AC covers. Around your doors and windows, your weather stripping, all your caulking. This is normal stuff that you should be doing, even if it's not in an RV, even if it's in a house or a cottage. This ain't strictly for RV living. It's for cottages, houses, condos, whatever. I don't know if you guys have noticed, like me, over the last 20, 30 years, people's been getting more and more lazy. I don't know if it's technology or the internet or whatever.
The internet.
It's the internet. It has to be have you checked the average kid these days? All the kids these days, they're built like used condoms. They have no physique, no muscle tone. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And adults are getting more fat and ugly. But these are things that you should be doing all the time. We'll do another episode on internet and stuff like that, right? So yeah, so these are the things you should be doing before the winter season starts. And then in the springtime, after the winter's done, same thing. Check your roof, your slide outs, all that. I also recommend before the winter time comes, go down to the underbelly, which is basically your basement, and check all your ductwork. Re-tape, because a lot of that aluminum tape gets heated up. The process of heating up and getting cold and heating up, and it releases. So re-tape it with aluminum tape.
Did you bring it in?
What?
Did you bring it in?
Yeah, we'll show it later on.
Okay.
And also, other tips to do is have yourself an electric heater in your underbelly. And I'll show you what the best heaters to use down your underbelly too. So we'll get started here. Okay, another thing you gotta remember too, all these tips you're able to do yourself. You don't need to hire a handyman or nothing like that. A jack of all trades, a master of fuck all. Just do this yourself. You don't need to hire nobody. You know what I mean? Because half these handymen, like I was saying in one of my last videos, 1 minute the guy's serving strawberry sundaes at Dairy Queen, and next to know he's working on your $150,000 RV. You don't know where he got his apprenticeship done. Probably at Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. Fuck if I know. So I'll show you a few tips you can do yourself. So up here, one good thing that comes in handy for the winter time and also the summertime is these vent insulators. You can get them at any local RV shop. It stops the heat in the summertime, and in the wintertime it keeps the heat in because heat rises, and they're very cheap. Another tip is blocking your AC vents because heat rises, and if they're not blocked inside, a lot of your heat goes inside the ductwork, and you never get the full advantage of it. It's real easy to just pop off. You could use anything, no special material, rags. You can use your wife's bra and panties. I don't know if you want to keep her naked all the time. There it is, hide her bra and panties up there. That's what I do. So it's real easy, nothing special. Rags, paper towel, whatever, and it does. So you don't lose no heat. Okay, another tip is if you got cold spots in your floor, you can take advantage of the area rugs. Area rugs are your best friend when it comes to cold spots in your floor. Another thing is to remember, don't think that you can heat your whole household with electric heaters. It keeps you warm up here, but your underbelly's cold. So you'll have cold spots in the floor, and there's a chance that your water lines might freeze if your RV is not insulated properly. Another convenient tip is putting poly over your windows, especially in real cold weather. So I'd recommend 6 to 9 mil. And a convenient tip is using Velcro, which you leave there year round. You don't remove it. Year round Velcro. So whenever you want the poly down, it's a simple unroll. Goes right on in within seconds. And when you don't want it, you just roll it up. And you don't even see it. And it's cost efficient because you're reusing the same poly every year. Okay, I'm going to show you some of the products that we use. So you got the vent insulators, which stop heat loss in the wintertime, and it stops heat from coming in the summertime. You can get that at any local RV supplier. They're cheap. They're like 10, 12 bucks. This product here, a draft stopper, you can get this from Home Hardware. Goes in the bottom of your doors. It's about 15 bucks. Stops any drafts. We don't really use it because I did all my weather stripping. This aluminum tape, which is made by Tuck Tape, but it's aluminum tape. This is by far the best one on the market for wrapping your ductwork down in the underbelly. And once again, you can get this at Home Hardware. Here's the year-round Velcro. It holds 10 pounds to 15 pounds for laying on your foot. Great stuff. Home Hardware again. And by far, the best heater and the most convenient heater on the market, which you get at Home Hardware again, is the classic turbo heater. It has a winter setting. You just put it on antifreeze. You can put this in your underbelly, and it will kick on when it hits 3 degrees Celsius. So I recommend everybody having a backup plan. So if your furnace goes, you never know when it's going to break down. Always have at least one heater per room. So if you got 3 rooms, have 3 heaters. And also have a heater for the underbelly, just in case your furnace ever breaks down. So have that backup plan in place. Another thing I recommend is a generator. Houses, cottages, RVs, I don't care what it is, have a generator. It doesn't have to be a massive one, just enough of one to supply enough electricity for a couple electric heaters. That's all we got to say. Talk to you later. Okay, so hopefully those tips were useful. And like I said before, most of those tips you can do on your own. You don't need to hire somebody that's going to bend you over the barrel, give it to you dry. And you ain't able to do the work yourself, either because you're elderly, you're retiree. Do a background check. Get somebody to do a background check on a qualified tradesperson and get them to do the work.
And if you have any questions about any of the products that we talked about, just leave it in the comments below and we'll answer them for you. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Talk to you later.